Hello and welcome to Gunning For It with Arsenal on FM20, Season 1, Episode 3. My name is Craig, and today we have two games for you, with the first being in the Premier League, away against Manchester City, and then against Trabzonspor, if that's how you pronounce them, away in the Europa League. Since you were last with us, our form has kind of taken a turn for the worse. We've played 6 games and we've only won 1. A massive 7-1 victory against Watford, but yeah, all the other games have just been absolutely terrible. We've lost 4-2 against Bournemouth despite being 2-1 up just after half time, and then we just collapsed. Callum Wilson, the beast of Bournemouth on FM20. Now I can see why everybody goes on about him in this game. He literally just terrorised my defence for the entire game. Since then, otherwise, it's been draw after draw until we got to the West Ham game. It's in the Carabao Cup. I really don't care about that competition. I'm more concerned about the Premier League and the Europa League. The Europa League, our first game was a disappointing 1-1 draw at home against Slavia Prague, where we actually fell behind. We equalised eventually, but 24 shots we had against them, and we still couldn't put them in the back of the net. Oh, yes, we missed a penalty. We have not scored a single penalty this season. We've had 3 from open play, not including the penalty shootout against West Ham. And we've missed every single one. Pepe missed 2, he's now no longer my penalty taker, and Lacazette missed the other one. So I had a look at the team report, the assistant report, just to see how we fare at penalty taking. Yeah, we lack good penalty taking. That's a problem, and I do not know how to solve that, so I'm trying to train my strikers in placing shots, or just shooting with power. That's really the only way I can possibly get around it. Anyway, we come to the present. Now we're up to date, and this is the team I'm sending out against Manchester City. Bernd Leno in goal. Yes, I'm going to play him as sweeper keeper. There's literally no other way against Man City. Tierney at left back, Zagadou and Socrates in central defence, and Callum Chambers, who's now replaced Cedric Suarez at right back. Who is supposed to come back? Bellerin is supposed to be coming back in. He's literally just come back from a long injury, so Chambers will fill in for this one. Hopefully Bellerin will be back in midweek for the Europa League game. Xhaka and Torreira in the base in the midfield, Aubameyang on the left wing, Pepe on the right, and Mesut Ozil playing behind Lacazette. So let's get into it. Oh, did that just glitch? Yes, Kieran Tierney is another one who's just come back from injury as well. And we get set to take on Manchester City, who are 3rd in the Premier League. In fact, I didn't show where we were in the league. We are 6th currently with 11 points. Yes, 11 points. And Manchester City, I believe, are about 2 points ahead of us. So they're not too far at this stage. It's only 6 games into the season. But if they win here today, the gap is going to get much, much bigger. No, against Manchester City, we're not favourites. Absolutely not. Huge underdogs. Would I play a huge underdogs card with Arsenal? Definitely not mentioned in the media. We're huge underdogs. You know what, I'm going to go with this. Seemed relaxed. Keen? Yeah, you know what. Let's roll with that. Okay, so yeah, you can see the league table there. On the left, we're up to 5th. If we hold out for a draw here, Man City would be 3rd with 14. So at the moment, they're on 13. But that all depends on how this game goes. And already, Man City are getting forward after just a minute 40. Aguero is going to be a pain in the backside. It's just been very frustrating with Arsenal at the beginning of this season. I mean, we've been playing teams off the park, but we just can't put the ball in the back of the net, even from penalties. And that's the most frustrating thing. And before anyone asks, yes, I have been starting to play Gabriel Martinelli, but unfortunately, it's just very difficult. Oh my god, did Pepe just score? No, that's offside. That is a shame. But I did notice Pepe might have marginally been offside. Oh yeah. Yeah, just about. That would have been a perfect start. It would have been a start that we would need. Here we go. And Laporta just puts him ahead from the corner. We knew this is going to be tough. And with the form we've been in, I don't want to say that again, I know exactly what happened. Just didn't mark Laporta. It did say on the team report that this is a team who takes their chances. Oh, for goodness sake. That was a tight angle. Do I even want to watch this again? It's a ball from deep. My goodness, that's just such a tight angle. I don't know who that defender was, but he really should be putting the pressure on more there. We could demand a bit more, although God knows what we're going to be able to do. And why are we holding on to the ball again? Zagadou has just been losing the ball a lot this season. I don't know what sort of instruction to give him. Just lumping the ball aimlessly forward. Pepe taking it forward. What can you do here? Oh my God, he did score. Oh my gosh, Pepe. Okay, it's his second goal of the season, but considering this man can't score a penalty, I'm finding that amazing. Lovely little bit of skill and run though from Pepe there, and a long shot as well. One thing I did do was ask the players to effectively shoot on sight, because we just were not doing it. It worked against Watford, although Watford, as you can see, they're bottom of the table. But we just didn't do that against Newcastle, and we really should have hammered them. We really should have. Alright, Tierney has the ball. I don't know who won it back there actually, but well done from them. And now, can we get an attack going? Pepe again on the ball. Seems to be having a good game. He's in or around the goals at the moment. Oh, just over from Aubameyang. Pepe is a thorn in their side, and I can't do another shout. Really? We're only 17, 18 minutes in. Ooh, De Bruyne's out. That's an injury for De Bruyne. Oh, for goodness sake. De Bruyne went down injured, but they still managed to get the ball in the area. Show some passion, lads. Xhaka's anxious. No, no, no. Xhaka, I don't need you to be anxious. Are you joking me? A push. We're only 25 minutes into the game and this is looking like a horror show already. Vidal scored a penalty. Something we haven't been able to do all season. Seriously, game, you're not even on extended highlights. You're on key highlights, seriously. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. What are you doing? Don't play out of defence. Can't just lump it up the field. Just gonna have to squeeze them. There's no such thing as an offside trap for them. Oops. Just get stuck in. This is ridiculous. I know Manchester City is strong, but oh my goodness. Just get us to half time, please. This is depressing. And they're first to the ball. How? How? They're first to the ball. Wow. Aggressive. I would probably throw anything I could grab my hands on. Jesus Christ. And I don't say that lightly. Show some passion. There's nothing out there. There was absolutely nothing. You know what? Let's get some subs going. Nicolas Pepe has had a good game today, despite all of this. No, I don't trust Lacazette at the moment. Some viewers are pressing forward. Let's give Bellerin some time as well. Screw it, why not? What is there to lose at this point? Pepe? Nope. And oh my god, we've had so many players forwards. And Aguero, I don't know if it's Kun Aguero, but I just call him Aguero. Martinelli is injured. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm done. Oh, Aubameyang, you're going to go up front. Saka, you're going to go on the left. That's all that changes. I honestly don't know what to say at this point. There's going to need to be some major changes before the Trabzonspor game, because this... You just waltzing through the defence. How do you even? But you know, just go down the right. Just absolutely go down the right, because literally Pepe is our best player. And that's putting it lightly. There's no living with Raheem Sterling. Wow. I mean, we stopped them from scoring in the second half. Is that even a positive? I'm not happy with the result. Well, I'm not happy with the performance. Wow, that was a rough sit. I mean, I know no one actually expected us to win. Martinez out for 2 to 3 weeks. Good grief. That was an absolutely rough sit. Everyone else is yet to play. So chances are we're going to tumble out that top 6. It's still early in the season. That's the only saving grace. But my goodness, that was tough to sit through. We'll be back for the next game against Trabzonspor. I honestly don't know what to say to that, but as much as it's not surprising, it still hurts. But changes will be made. We'll be back for Trabzonspor. And we are back for the Trabzonspor game. So this is the team that we're going to send out. Effectively, it's the same team minus the addition of Bellerin, who is coming for Chambers on the right-hand side. Also no Martinelli on the subs bench. He's out again for 2 to 3 weeks. We are going with a positive mentality. I did forget to mention, for the Man City game, we went in as balanced. Safe to say, it didn't work. So I'm just going to send the same team out, hopefully to make some sort of amends. That result was still very, not so much shocking, but just still a disappointment. We do need to go out there and make a point. Much better performances, yeah, of course. That's what I'm looking for today. As you can see from the league table, we've got, well, at the moment it says 2. We've drawn our first game. We basically For all intents and purposes, we need to win this game. So, Trabzonspor. I thought that went in for a moment. Jeez. That just did not look good. And Aubameyang's just given away a free kick. Thankfully, nothing came of it. I was going to say demand more. Let this highlight play out and just see what happens. Aubameyang with the ball on the left. Can you bring in if you can find anyone? Again, the finishing just lets us down. Just demand a little more, see if that gets a reaction. It does not, it gets nothing. Aubameyang with the ball. I have instructed him to drop deeper actually in a supporting role. I do feel that's something we're going to need if their fullbacks are just going to get forward. We'll see how the game progresses, see if we can just leave him going forward. He's just lost the ball. Goodness. Right, Xhaka with the ball again. Torreira. Back to Kieran Tierney on the left. Aubameyang. Yes! There you go. A little bit of relief. Just a little bit of relief. 15 minutes on the clock and Arsenal have their first goal. Well won back actually. I believe that was Socrates who won it back, or Zagadou. I didn't pay much attention there. In fact, Osman should really have saved that in their goal, but nevertheless. A goal was a goal at the end of the day, I'm not going to complain. Aubameyang with the ball. Ooh, just over. Looking a little more dangerous from the corners. In fact, I did make a change regarding our attacking and defending corners. I just had, for the defending corners, I had somebody on the near post, or just off the near post, in case anybody, as we found out in the game against Man City, decides to flick on a header from there, as Laporta did and got his first goal. As for attacking corners, I've decided a player further back. Chose Socrates actually because he's one of the taller and best headers in the team. Who's going to... Oh, what a mistake by their defender, and Lacazette capitalises just as well. I know it's his 6th goal of the season, but it feels like he hasn't scored forever. As I was saying, Socrates at the back post on the left and right sides for corners. And there you can see the mistake. Lacazette thankfully capitalises on that. And I've instructed our corner takers to aim for the back post. Hopefully Socrates can get his head to it, because he has 16 on headers. I'm just hoping that's enough to allow him to get that on target and possibly even in. Aubameyang is still here. Can he finish? No, he can't. I've got to remember our finishing apparently is not that good. It's Aubameyang. I mean, he's one of the best strikers in Europe. Dare I say one of the best strikers in the world. I know he's not playing striker for us, but still, it's not as if the man can't score. Pepe's just picked up the loose ball there and making it run forward. He's looking very dangerous. If anything, he's just... he was into the area and I thought he could stick that away, but no. Like I say, we have a lot of chances. We just don't put enough of them away. Aubameyang, I do feel he needs to dribble less. I might have to change his instruction. Dribble less. Right, Bellerin over to Xhaka, back out to Pepe. Pepe, he can just dance past plays like they're not there, but again, it's his finishing. Nevertheless, we are up. Don't get complacent. In fact, I'm just going to quickly change that player instruction on Aubameyang. I put that in. Oh dear gosh, what am I doing? Okay. I'm just going to take that off. Done the team talk, that's fine. Just going to say to them, get creative a little bit. And they've got a free kick here. Leonard thankfully is equal to it. I did say to roll it out, actually. That was a very dangerous place to do it. I was not impressed by that. Thankfully, he gets the ball up. Lacazette. Oh, just under the keeper, but he squirms it away. In fact, let me just change that instruction. I actually didn't say to roll it out. I'm just going to take it off. I'm just going to leave it. Don't confuse them. For the love of all things that is good, do not confuse these players. Right, Aubameyang with the ball from the corner. Torreira. Back to Aubameyang on the left. He's been told not to shoot too often now. Though he can shoot. I maintain he can. Play out of rides. Yes, that's it. Bellerin overlapping into the area. Pepe. Oh, and blocked. Lacazette's shot. Blocked by the defender. And that was not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see it hit the back of their net. Bellerin. I do need to keep an eye on his fitness levels. He's going to have a maximum of about 75 minutes. Aubameyang, yeah, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. He didn't shoot. In fact, when you can't shoot, just head it in. It's not just a foot you can use to score a goal, lads. Come on. Use your head, use your foot, use your chest. Anything but your hands and arms. Just use it. Even if you've got to chest it. Even if you've got to use your own groin. I know I've been an Arsenal fan for over 20 years, but it's very stressful, you know. Oh my goodness, so he just lost the ball there. You know, Tierney picks it back up, thankfully, again. Pepe, can you dance past them? I enjoy it when you do that. Bellerin on the overlap again. He's going to have a cross, and Xhaka. Oh yes, I'll take that. Another long shot for Xhaka. He's been scoring quite a few of them. In fact, I think all 4 of his shots have been long. All 4 goals have been long shots. That's how often he shoots. And he can hit them. He can hit them. I'm not going to praise him just yet. I'm going to wait until I can make that substitution. But we're just going to do it now. Who is looking a bit tired? Because I've got to bear in mind, we have Everton at the weekend. In fact, Socrates, he's in his 30s. I really don't want him to wear himself out. So David Luiz is going to get a run out. In fact, so is Chambers. Bellerin, he's going to have maximum 75 minutes. In fact, that's all we're going to do for the moment. Yeah, that's how we're going to leave it. You just heard that drumming. That was my fingers. You can't. I know you still can't see me. I'm still not using webcam at the moment. 76 minutes on the clock. A 5th goal, sorry, would be amazing, but not necessary. Let's just ease it down. Oh, was that Xhaka? That was Xhaka again. And this time, it wasn't even on target. Saka. Who's going to come on for? He's going to come on for Aubameyang, who is tiring. Pepe's tired a little bit as well. Lacazette's okay for the moment. Saka, he's going to come on the left. Aubameyang. He's going to have a break again. Everton at the weekend. We need to get our form back on in the Premier League. Right, Lacazette with the ball. Run it through, lads, and try and score. Oh my god, it wasn't even on target. It wasn't even on target. What do you do? Oh, let's have this highlight play out before I make any changes. Saka with the ball. Maybe you can shoot. Oh my goodness, even Chambers is having pot shots. Alright, so let's just see out this game. Slow the pace down. Let's just squeeze the midfield a little bit. Yep, it's time waste. And I've already done slow pace down. The tempo is also way down as well. And just drop a little bit of pace. The whole point, just trying to see this game out. A win is vital after that drubbing at the hands of Man City, and that's exactly what's happened. 4-0. Yep, absolutely fine. Yeah, don't let it get to your heads. Thankfully, they all gained focus from that one. 4-0 win. That's just helped me feel a little bit better after that last game. 4-0. Where is the league table? So I'm just clicking screens at this point. Here we go, Europa League. So 490k for that win. That's fine. I mean, that's a drop in the ocean for Arsenal. Yep. So Group E, Arsenal, we're joint top with Legia Warsaw, who is our next game. 4 points. Slavia Prague, they drew with Legia Warsaw, so they're only 2 points behind. But that's looking a lot better than it was after the first game. Okay, there's a little bit of hope yet. There's hope yet for this team. Deschamps, who are you looking over? Oh right, you're the manager of France. Fair enough. You're looking over a couple of my players. Right, so next time we're going to be back. Ooh, the North London derby. We've got to be back for that, especially as Tottenham are top of the league. We're going to have to come back for that. In fact, what we'll do, it'll be Legia Warsaw and Tottenham. So the Europa League and the Premier League. Yeah, so just 2 games and then we'll be back for those. Okay. So not the greatest of episodes, definitely not a great game against Man City, but we clawed it back against Trabzonspor 4-0. Europa League's looking a bit better. Premier League we need to be doing way better. In fact, I'll just show you the Premier League table before we go. So after all the weekend games, we are still 6th on 11 points. Had we won a few of those drawn games, it would have looked a lot better in the league, but it is what it is. We are where we are. All we can really do is just keep on improving, and hopefully we will start to do that, starting with our next game against Everton. If you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and click the subscribe button for more content. Hopefully I'll be back in a few days, and until then, I'll see you next time.